There's a horse I still think about sometimes, not because the case was unusual, but actually because it wasn't. This was an adorable horse, this complete character. You know, the one that keeps everyone in the barn on their toes. And he started with some mild foot pain. At first, it was subtle, a little off, a little short strided, some days better, some days worse. Then came all the appointments, the diagnostics, the specialists, all the opinions to try and figure out what was going on with this horse. Was it navicular? Was it a soft tissue injury? Was it just behavioral or shoeing or foot inflammation from an unknown cause? And little by little, the horse became just a collection of labels. And the whole time, the feet were like the entire story. And if you want to know one of the biggest mistakes that you can make with your horse's health, it's this. We've been taught to think in labels instead of patterns. So my horse has ulcers, or my horse has Lyme disease, my horse has laminitis, or anxiety, or my horse is lame. But here's the problem. Two horses can have the exact same symptom or diagnosis and need a completely different approach to get better. One horse with ulcers might be reactive, anxious, and tight through the body, while another horse with ulcers might be shut down, dull, exhausted, and kind of struggling to hold weight. Same diagnosis, different horse. So with the sore-footed horse, they never did get to the bottom of it, but they never really looked either because they missed the cause. And here's the thing, if you only treat the label without understanding the pattern underneath of it, you can miss that cause, that big picture you miss entirely. And that's one of the things Chinese medicine understood really well. It doesn't just ask, what disease does this horse have? It asks, what pattern is this horse showing? Because horses compensate quietly for a really long time until they don't. And once you learn how to recognize those patterns, especially if you recognize them early, you're more likely to catch issues before they become major setbacks. You can prevent problems before they start. And you can help your horse recover more quickly when challenges arise. Sometimes understanding these patterns seems like it might be complicated, but it's not once you start understanding them more deeply. And honestly, that changes everything. So come join me in the Hale and Hardy Horse Collective to learn how to differentiate these patterns in your own horse.